Hello everyone, welcome back to the MattVidPro AI YouTube channel. Today we're just going to dive into stuff that has piqued my interest lately in the AI world. Essentially, I'm giving you the rundown on what I have found most interesting. I see a lot of different stuff, and I kind of try to filter it all out for you guys. Let's take a peek. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen this or not yet, but what is going on here? Look at that, he puts the little shrimp in there. Alright, we're gonna watch the full video and kind of get deeper into it, but I want to explain what's going on first. Stanford announces mobile ALOHA, learning bimanual mobile manipulation with low-cost whole-body teleoperation. Wow, that is a mouthful. Imitation learning from human demonstrations has shown impressive performance in robotics. However, most results focus on tabletop manipulation, where the AI is essentially seated at a table. So this lacks the mobility and dexterity necessary for generally useful tasks. So they developed a system that solves this. It imitates mobile manipulation tasks that are bimanual, meaning they require two hands and require whole body control. I already know what the comments are going to be. This is terrifying. I don't know what to say to you guys other than, yeah, I agree. It is terrifying. But the weird tech enthusiast in me just thinks it's so cool. Here's the full website for the paper, by the way. We've got several different videos that we can look at. These are all really impressive. I want to look at the shrimp cooking one first, though, because it's kind of funny. All right, so the first thing that we bear witness to is a giant two-handed robot that is fully autonomous. What could go wrong, right? If we play the video, we can see it put some oil in the pan there. Then it goes and picks up that little shrimp, dumps it right in there. It's able to pick up the spatula. Wow. And then sort of like maneuver the shrimp a little bit. Okay, is that thing cooked? Dumps it onto the plate. This thing can go and open the elevator now. It's just running around the whole office, just doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, wow. Look at that. It cleans up the spill, gives a high five. This thing can do all kinds of stuff. It can open up drawers. That's actually really impressive. Put a pot away for you. Okay, so it could do tasks for you. So they actually do have full unsped up videos. I mean, it does the shrimp right, but I honestly don't think that it's cooking that shrimp for long enough. This is more of a demo than anything else. I can't downplay this. This is incredible. How many years are we away from having one of these things in your frickin' house cooking you shrimp? Well, you sit on your bum and do nothing. I mean, genuinely, like, how far away are we from that? Not that far. Okay, I wanted to get a better look at this one, that wine spill. So it goes over and picks up the rag. It carefully picks up the glass, which is really, really impressive. And then, okay, does it clean it up well? Not really. Not really. Okay, close though, close. Like I said, I shouldn't downplay this because it really is incredible. The fact that this is all autonomous, this isn't programmed actions to go pick it up. It's learning how to actually manipulate the environment that is surrounding it. Okay, rinsing a pan. This is something that no one really wants to do ever, especially when they're cooking. Oh, it has googly eyes. That's cute. It takes it over to the sink. Can it accomplish this? Turns it on. Okay, just put some water in there and just dumps it out. Sort of rinse. I guess it's ready for the dishwasher, maybe. Okay, it doesn't know how to scrub things yet, but still, that is a lot better than nothing. I mean, you would prefer to have this thing in your house, right? Rinsing your pans like this than you having to do it yourself. Okay, I love that the high five with people is totally autonomous. That's actually kind of adorable. Look at it. It just walks right up. It knows what to do. I love it. Oh, it's like WALL-E or something, just living in your house. This little, tabletop with wires hanging down and two robotic arms. Wow, I love the YouTube thumbnails. Okay, this is nuts. Full cooking. It's doing a whole lot here. Making a 3-course meal. Shrimp and egg stir fry. Okay, putting the egg in there. How many eggs are we doing here? Wow, I can't believe it can crack an egg, though. Like, that's genuinely kind of crazy. It looks like it takes it a while, and you have to put gloves on it, but it's blanching the shrimp now. Actually putting the eggs in there with the shrimp, stirring it up. Hand-seared chicken thighs. Chicken's not the easiest thing in the world to cook, okay? So that's genuinely pretty impressive. Just puts it right in the pan, man. Stirring it up with the spatula. I can't believe it's just holding it like that and kind of manipulating it. It's kind of creepy. This is genuinely pretty scary. Put some, garnishings on there. Some soy sauce. Wow. AI cooked robotic meal. Making your dinner at home. We could all eat healthier and stop eating out so much, right? Look at that. Put a little sprinkle of onion on there. Amazing. Okay, now we're gonna get lettuce with oyster sauce, so it opens up the bag. That's cool. That's crazy. Okay, it's gonna cut the end off of the lettuce. Put some oil into the pot there, the boiling water. Dump the lettuce in. Put the lid on it. Stir it up. The stirring looks so legit. It looks so much like actual stirring up. Dicing garlic up? That's literally not like that easy of a thing to do at all. It's pretty insane. Puts the garlic in there. Kind of spilled some soy sauce, but okay. Oyster sauce is going in too. Stirring it up. I'm so impressed with the movements there. Okay, dumps it right on there. Look at that. It was a pretty simple meal, but it did it. Look at that. We made 3 beautiful, wonderful meals, all with your little AI bot who lives in your home and definitely doesn't watch you while you sleep. Ooh, okay, this thing does housekeeping as well. Okay, so it opens up the shades here. A day of mobile Aloha. He's watering your flowers. Okay, the vacuuming's pretty cool. Look at this thing. Like, that could be in your house. I can see that in my house right now. That's how I feel about some of this stuff. Vacuums up a little mess there. Oh, he's making the coffee. Okay, that's crazy. That's nuts. He's shaving for you? Are you serious? Okay, you can shave yourself, but I guess if you were disabled, fair enough. This could totally help in that situation if you were, like, paralyzed. So there are definitely real-world applications. I don't want to downplay that at all by making jokes. If you seriously could not shave yourself, this thing could totally do it for you. Look at that, cleaning up the mess. Okay, you did a pretty good job that time in comparison to the wine. All right, putting some dishes away. Or no, taking the dishes out. All right. Stacks them all up in a decent way. Getting stuff out of the fridge for you. Oh my god, this is amazing. We're not going to do any cooking one day. We're just going to have this thing taking care of ourselves. No one's going to know how to do anything anymore in the future. We're going to have robots that are playing with your cat, doing your dishes, doing your chores, taking out the garbage. I mean, it's ridiculous. Doing the laundry. Look at that. Just kind of dumps it in. Laundry can be a little bit... Oh, no, it kind of knows how to move it out of the way. Wow. Okay, we got the Tide Pod going in right now. That's easy for a robot. The best use of a Tide Pod ever. Put some detergent in there. Look at that. Just kind of dumps some in. Puts the cap back. I can't believe it knows how to screw on a cap. That's crazy. Just gets it going. Could it use any dryer? Does it have to be trained on your specific one? Like, imagine these things actually in laundromats, just like, oh, let me take your laundry for you. Making the bed? That's gonna be tough for it to do. Shaking it around. Imagine it shakes you around like that, though. It's a little scary. Coat hanger, I'd be impressed. What? That's not bad, man. This is so futuristic. I love this. This is like actually a glimpse into our future. This is what AI leads to in robotics, guys. Having these things in your dang house. Doing your laundry, doing all of your chores. Oh my word. Doing the pants, folding them. Okay, it's actually pretty good at folding pants. That's better than me, honestly. Oh, getting your brew for you? That's, look at it, hands it right to him. Makes the bed. Getting the cup of water for itself, hopefully. This thing's such a hard worker. Gets one pill out. Make sure to get one pill so you can take it. You can do that yourself. Come on. Tucks you into bed. Shuts the light off. Oh my god. Oh, that is so mind-blowing. Oh my god. This is apparently how you train this thing, is by pretending to be it, essentially. Like, you have 2 of them mounted to each other, and then you show it how to complete tasks. So this is cool, though. I like this way of training it. It kind of teaches it how to manipulate things as if a human would be manipulating the robot itself, because that's literally how it's working. And it seems to work pretty well, honestly. It seems like the system they developed with the 2 arms and just kind of wheeling around your house works fairly well and can do a lot of tasks. I do really like that. For people who are disabled, this would be like the biggest lifesaver in the world. This could make you independent. That's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen come out of AI in robotics, and one of the coolest things I've seen in AI in general in quite some time. That was like a true glimpse into our future with these AI bots. You're going to be living with these things. Like, I don't care if you hate them or if you're scared of them. They're going to be living with you. They're going to be everywhere. They're going to be out getting groceries for people. We got to get used to it, man. We might all end up like Wall-E. Okay, this is actually presented by the same AI account, AK. Phenomenal AI account, though, by the way, on Twitter. So this is a diffusion model with perceptual loss. This is actually made by ByteDance, and this shows you how you can actually develop AI diffusion models that don't require CFG scale. Without CFG scale, a stable diffusion image will look like the one above. Without any CFG scale, your stable diffusion images and most AI image generators, Midjourney, DALL-E 3, Stable Diffusion, obviously, they're all diffusion. Your images will look like the top ones without CFG scale, but CFG scale actually does introduce some issues with AI image generation. We can improve these top images by using CFG scale, which is what Stable Diffusion, DALL-E 3, Midjourney, etc. use. However, it takes more time to generate, you can get less sample diversity, meaning less diverse images over time, and it can be difficult to tune the images perfectly every time. As you can see down below though, they implement a self-perpetual loss, which does not use any CFG scale and can actually solve the same problem that CFG scale does, leading to realistic output images that can be very, very diverse. The actual paper itself provides a little bit of a deeper look into this, and we could see that image quality is absolutely improved by their CFG scale replacement here, while also being quicker, basically not having these drawbacks that you typically get with CFG scale. I think it's obvious when you look at a lot of these examples, the CFG scale ones might look a little bit more bright and they might pop more, but they look much less realistic than the self-perpetual ones. I think the self-perpetual ones have a really great balance of both lots of intrinsic detail as well as being true to life. It does appear that there are a few drawbacks with the self-perpetual stuff though, where sometimes you don't get the same level of coherency that you might get out of CFG scale. For example, you won't get the blue colored dog that you're after. Now take a look at this sandwich one. Wow, the self-perpetual one looks really good. Same thing with the car over here. That's really, really nice. It seems like it kind of depends on the situation whether or not you want to use self-perpetual versus CFG scale. Either way, it absolutely excites me that they found another way around CFG scale, because CFG scale, I have found personally using Stable Diffusion can be very limiting. Limit the kinds of images you can get out of these models. In other news, Suno AI is really killing it lately. They are crushing the game in terms of AI audio. The best AI audio generation, a really good platform for it, and just overall really incredible AI music. I did 2 videos on it recently. Well, they announced something called Parakeet, which is a state-of-the-art speech recognition model that they developed in partnership with Nvidia. The model, this is the best part, is fully open source and freely available for commercial use. So that's fully available under Creative Commons. People can build off of it. It is the best model in terms of being a speech recognition model. There is absolutely nothing better, and it's also faster than the other leading models. It beats OpenAI's Whisper model, and it is first place. So check that out, guys. What an absolute win for open source AI. Okay, to be fair, I think Whisper might have also been open source. I'm not sure if V3 was open source, but I do believe some of the Whisper models were. Either way, I always push for open source, and I always congratulate a company or any entity really for releasing anything open source in terms of AI, because that is, in my opinion, the road to the future. Of course, being open source, you can just try the model out for completely free on Hugging Face Spaces. So why don't we give this a shot? Connect it to my microphone, just press record. Hello everybody, we're testing speech recognition out today through Nvidia's Parakeet. Let's see if it can do a few really difficult words and transcribe them correctly. Okay, the first one is going to be MattVidPro AI. That actually is pretty typical. That's actually pretty difficult, excuse me, for a lot of these AI transcribers. Let's also try to talk really fast. Let's do some really random stuff. Chicken wing, buffalo wing, Coca-Cola soup, Diet Coke, artificial intelligence, chat GPT. That's another difficult one. How about Hugging Face Spaces? That's not going to be easy for it. Figure it out, AI. Okay, that was really fast transcription too. This thing is no slouch. Okay, the first one, MattVidPro AI, is really close. You can see it just left out the 2 T's. Okay, I actually screwed up my words there and it said pretty typical when I actually just stuttered, so that's not bad. Okay, now talking really fast. Chicken wing, buffalo wing, Coca-Cola soup, Diet Coke, artificial intelligence, chat GPT. Okay, wow, I got all of those in a row. Hugging Face Spaces, it got, and that was sped really quickly. Wow, very impressive. Now we just need to have these actually in our phones and stuff where we use them the most. Good job, Suno AI. Keep crushing it. And we've got another thing from AK on Twitter. Meta announced FlowVid, taming imperfect optical flows for consistent video-to-video synthesis. Oh my lord. So this is video to video where we have this video of this woman and then we can turn it into to any art style that we want. This is something that we've seen before, but it does it better than anything else. It doesn't appear like this is open source at all yet, but we can still view the paper. We give it an input image. This is video to video with AI, and then we can change the whole style. So this is 2D anime style, and it looks really, really good. Or, you know, object swapping. So now she's going to be a Greek statue wearing headphones, and again, it does a really good job. Or you could just change one little thing, just localized edits, change your hair to black. Video of a panda, we can turn that into an ink painting of a panda eating bamboo, and it's a whole video. Or we could turn it into a koala, change the creature at hand. Or we could do more localized editing and give him like a little pig nose. I'm sure this is probably what you guys are going to be more interested in, is actually seeing it go ahead and work. It is really, really cool though. You can see her face is blurred. It's not actually blurred in the input video, but that works out pretty well. There's the Greek statue. We've got the panda that's chewing on the bamboo, and then it turns him into a Chinese painting, which looks really, really awesome, very stable. The koala is a little bit less stable, I will admit, but still overall looks decent. You can change that into pixel art. That came out really good. Now we can change it into Mars. We can have the pyramids in the background. We can turn them into Batman if we want to. And we've got some more working out videos, turning into different art styles, of course. That's pretty stable as well. Turn him into a gorilla if we want. That's also pretty stable. Super cool stuff. This isn't necessarily new technology. It's just at a level that we haven't seen before. And I would love for them to release this open source, because I don't believe we have anything like this that actually is open source. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments on that. This is Any Text by Alibaba of all companies. And I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but in case you missed it, I really wanted to show this off. You can actually get a demo of it on Hugging Face. They actually have an API as well. This allows for text generation and text editing in AI, so you can actually upload an AI image that has some screwed up text and then go ahead and fix it. I've heard from you viewers that this doesn't work 100% of the time, but it's not bad. And yeah, getting text out of any image model would be pretty amazing, considering only a few AI image generators right now actually produce coherent text, and even then they don't do it very reliably. So this could be really awesome to fix an image you really like that just has some screwed up text. Thought I would mention it. This will all be linked down below. You guys might have already seen this one floating around, but apparently the GPT store is launching next week from OpenAI. I am really, really excited for this. I hope it turns out to be awesome. People have built some really cool GPTs so far, but I want to see some that integrate APIs, because that is something that they support with these GPT builders, and I think that's what's going to really propel this if it can take off. If you have a ChatGPT Plus account, I believe you got this email. If you want your GPT to be uploaded onto the GPT store, you have to make it public, and you have to set up your builder profile, which I have done. I will be releasing a few GPTs. I'm sure there will be a review video that I will produce on this coming next week. But yeah, they are absolutely coming. They weirdly gave us a heads up. This was posted yesterday, just sent everyone's inbox saying the GPT store is coming, getting everybody to be prepared for this. A few more tidbits for you guys. Japan goes all in. Copyright just doesn't apply to AI training in Japan anymore. So Japan's government fully believes that AI is the future, and they are willing to, you know, risk some copyright issues on that front. This is a very controversial issue, especially here in the United States, where there's lots of lawsuits happening right now over the copyrighted data being in AI training and what it means for an AI to learn off of copyrighted data. The Japanese Minister of Education kind of just confirmed this stance that Japan's laws on copyright won't protect copyrighted materials used in AI datasets at all. That's a pretty big deal. I think they want to try to turn Japan into more of an AI hub than it is currently. Maybe that's kind of the play here. I'm not so sure. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, but I'll link this article as well because it's fairly interesting. All right, now this is just insane. If you guys remember, not too long ago, I did a few videos on GPT 4.5 rumors that were circulating. ChatGPT was calling itself GPT 4.5. Sam Altman seemed to deny the rumors, but in like a really nonchalant way. And like, he's kind of a prankster, so I feel like, you know, he could just be lying to us. And now we see here, GPT 4.5 Turbo is actually mentioned in some Microsoft docs. I don't know if this is a typo, but as pointed out by Text-Based Lifeform here, which Azure OpenAI service features are you requesting access for? GPT 3.5, 3.5 Turbo, 4, or 4.5 Turbo? I guess maybe they're just meaning GPT 4 Turbo, but maybe it's a typo. As Text-Based Lifeform points out, this is a very consistent typo, if it is indeed a typo. I don't know, do you guys think this is a proof of GPT 4.5 Turbo launching soon. I think I could go either way on this. There was a lot of proof previously mentioned for a GPT 4.5 Turbo kind of lurking, but all of those rumors kind of got stamped out when nothing happened right before the holidays. So guys, enjoy your weekend. That's what I have for you today, but keep in mind, next week is actually supposed to be a pretty big week for the world of AI. We're going to see apparently a big update to Midjourney V6 that improves text generation and overall coherency of prompt understanding, and of course the GPT store is announcing next week, which should be a pretty big deal, and I'll definitely do a video on that, testing out your GPTs. Maybe even a live stream testing out GPTs. Let me know if you want that. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, check out the Discord server, check out my Twitter, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.